Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great start to their day. John P., good morning. Sean Smith, good day. Stevie B., it's your day off. What are you doing up so early? Well, the weather forecast here has drastically changed. The We've got rain this morning, and instead of being like 30 degrees tonight, it's going to be 19 degrees tonight. Well, we're glad to see you, but I'd be just as happy if you were getting some good sleep. Yesterday, I made a second pot of coffee, and after I finished that, closed down the live, I took a nap. Got so relaxed and had such a good time, I just slept. I slept almost an hour. But now they're calling for rain this morning, turning into snow, turning into frozen roads. So that will be interesting, to say the least. Good morning, Misty. Yeah, it's a carpenter's day. Because it's a rainy day and a Monday. But it's not going to get me down because all of you guys are here to join in with morning coffee. But the song's still playing in the back of my head. I know, Stevie. I didn't get up until 4:45. And I watched the weather on two stations, and they were both calling for the same thing. Whoa. Roger Blair, good morning. And I started just a little bit late this morning so that the battery would last and maybe catch some snow. Now aim down at a dark background, make it a little easier to see the snow if it does come. Misty, what's it doing on the other side of the mountain? Sound like the wind's blowing just enough to barely get one ting out of the wind chime. Or the wind chime's trying to say tink tink. Who knows? It could go either way. Hello, Miss Eacott. It's so good to see you. I tried to surprise Miss Eacott the other day and go up on her panel and just say hello real quick. Yeah, it's lunchtime for you, or close to lunchtime. I got one more cup of coffee. probably today I'll go until about 9 o'clock, and then I got to run and do a couple of quick errands, pick up some stuff that I'm going to need, and I might go live a second time today if the snow starts. Well, for all our friends like in Florida that they don't get to see snow, if it's snowing, I want them to be able to at least see it. Rick, good to see you, buddy. Princess, good to see you. Rick, I try to stop by and leave you a thumbs up. I don't always chat, but at least I do that for you. Sometimes Rick's is playing some good music. Yeah, Princess, I'm on my last cup. No problem, Rick. And yeah, Nightbot has got it posted there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to pin the message. Anybody who wants to share their channel, exclamation ME, no spaces. Rick's a lot like Raymond. He likes to chill. And it's Renslow. Good day, Renslow. Renslow, it was good to see you doing just your singing. And the background noise is rinsing the coffee pot out. Oh, Renslow, you're welcome. That's your best format is when you are singing and dressed nicely like as you were yesterday or day before. And I hope everybody's family's doing well today. It's at work. If I know Renslow, she's creating some kind of craft so that she can sell it. She's probably working on Valentine's Day. That's how far ahead she goes. Well, I'm giving you a lot of information there, Renslow. Listen carefully to the hint. So right now it's raining. We're just waiting on the snow. We just don't know which phone John P is on. He has so many. Salamat Ika. I hope you have a great day. You guys be careful out there. That rain might put you back to sleep. For Princess Joyax and Renslow, it's like 8 o'clock at night. Oh, okay. I guess our daylight savings time puts us 13 hours behind you instead of 12. So, what's everybody's go-to snack? I went into Wally World the other day and made the mistake of walking down the snack aisle, and I had to get me some barbecue chips. What's the temperature, Stevie? I bet it's probably about 70. $64. That's still pretty warm. Yeah, thank goodness Stevie has today off. Winslow, how's your family after all the storms you had? Is everybody doing, are they doing okay? Oh no. How long would the heavy rains last? I think you guys call it monsoons. How long would they last? Yeah, the Philippines, they get some pretty serious rains. Good morning, the real. Sharon Guy, good morning. Great to hear from you. I hope you're doing okay. Sharon, we're doing good now, but we're in one of those days where our high temperature for the day was about an hour ago. It's a steady drop. We're like 34 on our way to 19. Thank you, Joy X. Sharon, I hope you didn't get that bug that's been going around everywhere. Starts out as a cold and then it moves into your tummy. Sharon with two R's had it a week or so ago. Juan had it, and I know people around here that had it. Well, Sharon, you take care of yourself. do so much for other people, need to take care of yourself too. Sharon still is sick, and she's still up at 7:22. Excuse me. This last cup of coffee is so good, I was trying to inhale it. Oh my goodness, Sharon. Yeah, I know we hadn't seen much of you lately. So I knew you had to have something going on. Donna. That's right, Sharon. Donna, thank you for trying to look up the chipmunks, but they're just cartoon characters, and they sing regular Christmas songs and sound funny. That could be why I like them so much. Yeah, Sharon's doing better, but you know, like you, she's always busy doing stuff for the kids and grandkids. Well, I appreciate you trying to find them. That was nice of you. I don't think I know him. I've seen him in a couple of places, but I don't really know him. Really, he's getting worse at what? Uh, Donna, whenever you're singing, I've usually got the phone on the charger and I'm not paying much attention to chat. Oh, yeah, drama. I don't do drama. I would just ignore somebody like that. Somebody come into chat here and start stuff like that, I'll just hide them. You know, this is a place to relax, have some nice general conversation, no drama, no stress. There's enough stress out in the world. We don't need to add to it. Well, thank you. It's not it's not a huge channel, but I am very, very humbled by how many people come to the channel and watch the videos. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's over 1,600. And you know, I'm not doing any fancy graphics. Uh, you know, everything you see here is real. Uh, like the Merry Christmas short video, uh, I could put that back together in just a second and show it on camera again. Well, that's because people who like drama, and this is opinion, you know what they say about opinions, kind of like armpits, some stink worse than others. You're fine, don't worry about it, Donna. You talk about what you want to talk about on your channel. uh, I'm not telling other people what to do on their channel. I'm just, this is what it's going to be like here. But people who are into drama and causing problems, I think they're just lazy people, because it is so much easier to tear down than to build up. Building up takes time and it's difficult. And we all have our problems. I mean, heaven knows we all have our problems. But, you know, every once in a while we need to take a little break. Because if you're stressed out, your immune system is lower, you don't think as clear. That's why, again, opinion. That's why the powers that be try to get everything so hyped up, because they're able to pull their little sneaky tricks when the masses are scared or worried or something like that. It's like I tell people, put a big smile on your face. The people that like you, your big smile will make them happy because they will be happy you have a smile on their face. People who don't like you, it'll worry them because they'll worry what you're up to. Exactly. Stevie, that's it. I mean, it's almost an old cliche now, but it takes less energy to smile than it takes to frown. So be lazy, smile. See, the trees are waving at y'all. Either that or they're secretly listening to Johnny Rivers slow dancing, swaying to the music. Teacher Chrissy, I was just thinking about you. How nice of you to bring that big bright smile into our room. Yes, Merry Christmas. Thank you, Marvin. And I did not recall that. Kids will do that. Yeah, like me, I never saw a computer in front of me until I was in my 20s. And now, I mean, kids, they're playing on computers when they're able to speak or before. I was in my 30s before I got a phone, cell phone, and it was a bag phone. It was like, well, it was a large, heavy bag because the batteries had to be huge. The handset was corded to the base, and it was the size of a regular home telephone. Just about. Oh, Stevie, that put images in my head from days gone by. This guy that I was in school with, his wife had a baby, and he come in and he said, "I got baby pictures," and we were all so excited to see the new baby. Hey, Moggs. Uh, he had baby pictures. Okay, he had baby pictures that I asked him, "Does your wife know you're showing these to people?" I mean, in a couple of the pictures, the baby had a goatee. That's a little too much information. I couldn't believe he was showing those baby pictures. Oh my goodness. And this was like 1981. Uh, yeah. I said, buddy, don't show these, and don't tell your wife you showed these. I mean, there's a proud dad and there's a really proud dad. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, that was well, obviously, since it was 40 some years ago, it was memorable. Yeah, Stevie, I should have given you a warning not to be sipping coffee when I told that story. Man, these microphones pick up every little sound. I don't know the proper name of them, but most of the time people use them for barriers, privacy fence type thing. They usually grow fairly quick. Uh, I'm not so sure that they're. I'm not so sure that they're uh, more of a tree than a bush or a shrub. They're always green. Some of them grow narrow and tall. I think I just saw. Yep, here comes some of the snowflakes. Uh, some of them grow narrow and tall, and I've got one in the front yard that's rather round and tall. place I lived in South Carolina, I had a few of those, and I really like them. They deaden noise, and like you said, they're evergreen. But there comes a couple of more flakes. Marvin, one day we're going to get up for lunch. One day during the week when you're available, we'll grab something at Wendy's and head up on top of Pilot Mountain. Well, drop me an email, but you need to put something in the title line or subject line of the email that only me and you would know. And otherwise, I might not respond. But my email address is listed on the channel page under About. Because I've had some people, let me build your channel. Some rather interesting things that young ladies would like to do to me and whatnot. And it's like, go away. Yeah. So, but anybody who emails me and they put something in the subject line that, like I said, only we would know, I usually get back to them in a couple of days. I don't check email every 5 minutes, but I usually check it every other day. But I try to go over to Pilot Mountain and go on top of Pilot Mountain once a month, once every other month. I go to Hanging Rock every week though. Try to get in some hiking, stay in shape, try to stay in shape. All right, Marvin, you take care. Stay safe out there in the metropolis where you live. But I know King, Pilot Mountain, Ware Shoals, all of that pretty good. Those pesky stop signs that you got to deal with. Marvin doesn't even have a stoplight where he lives, I don't think. Yep. Okay, now I got Yes playing in my head. I am not a fan of roundabouts. Mike, what on earth are you doing, Mike? Yeah, Mike's something else. We just haven't figured out what yet. There you go, Mike. We're serious about having a good time, Donna. Mike's everywhere. He is a pro surfer. I'm always grumpy. What are you talking about? I'm not a big fan of the short days in winter. I like sunshine. Oh, don't worry, Donna. If you don't understand something, just ask. We'll explain or try to explain. Uh, Mike, you would have probably enjoyed Caucasian's Sasquatch yesterday. He was playing What If, and the what if was what would have happened if Pearl Harbor had gone the wrong direction, if the aircraft carriers had been there, or if the fuel depot had been taken out, which I kind of wondered why the fuel depot wasn't targeted anyway, but that's another story. But it was an interesting what if. I'm going to put on the coat and go close this down. But later on, when the snow starts, uh, I'll probably go live again if you guys want to see it snow a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Some people can come up with some wild thoughts, but it's all in fun. It's the ultimate armchair quarterback. Hindsight's always 2020. Well, you got a couple of minutes till I get outside and close everything down. Phone calls are starting to come in, so oh yeah, wind chime going. Geez, Mike, negative 15. We're only going to get down to 19 tonight. Well, I hope you guys get hundreds and thousands of kind words coming your way today. Harold, you snuck in, buddy. I was just getting ready to close. I might go live again later, though, today and catch some snow if it starts snowing. There's a little bit of snow mixed in with the rain, and it's starting to blow. So, you guys take care, and we will catch you next time.